Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Man, I sure got screwed up with this daylight savings time changey thing today. Holy. I'm usually not too bad with it, but every morning my wife's got her alarm on her phone thing to go off at 7:30, so she knows, okay, it's 7:30. Gotta get moving, get the kids up for whatever, you know, for school and stuff. But I heard it go off this morning, back to sleep again for a few minutes. And then I guess Dylan come in and says, you know, it's 8:30. I'm like, what? I woke up and kind of like, holy crap, I haven't even opened the gate yet. Normally I'd be used to it being 7:30, you know, so her thing went off at 7:30, but with the time change it was actually 8:30, but I'm used to it being 7:30. So yeah, I got all screwed up. Spring ahead, fall back, right, with a stupid time change. I wish I'd just leave it alone, but anyhow, we're trying to get going here. We got some coffee into us now, and we're hurting a little bit, but I don't know why, because I went to sleep at, we'll say normal time last night, but I don't know. Oh, but anyways, gonna go do a little bit of work on this bucket here, and then as much as I can anyways, spot welding, that's about it, because gotta go pick up my new helmet today, probably a little bit later on, but anyways, just gotta run into the office for a minute, and then we'll head her over. Alrighty, well, we got a piece marked here for the top lip dewey, this piece basically of that stuff I picked up the other day there. Look at the water in here. Oh man, that's not good. I'm gonna have to look after that. But anyways, so in here I got a piece marked from this end to here. It's 45 1/4 inch I'm gonna make her, so we're gonna give this one a cut with a nice new saw. And here we go. Man, I like that. Oh, does that ever work nice. Alrighty, we got a little area sort of cleaned up here. Got the crud off it anyways. I should be able to weld through that little bit of slag. Mill slag, but I should, you know, get that off too. But, oh man, that stuff's wicked to try to get off. But anyways, we got the piece marked here, we got this marked here, so if that's center of that, and that's center of that, we line up those two, that should make her center of everything, so she'll be about the right spot there. Now I just got to kind of roughly decide where I want to put her this way, you know, fairly high I think, so when I'm pushing into a pile of stuff, the bottom thing isn't going to be kind of rubbing on the ground, so I think probably the highest I can get her the better, and then from where that gets mounted to the bottom there is about 18 inches or so. So I got to roughly go from there. I got 24 to work with, so 17, 18. So I can go probably about in there somewhere, so that's roughly where that scrapey thing is, we'll say down about 3 inches, we'll say, and that should be good. So I'll get her lined up, get her a little bit tacked on there, and then what I'm going to do is probably bring the tractor, and I'll have to unhook the plow and all that lovely stuff, bring the tractor and roughly hook her on, try to maybe lift it up with what's there. It should be okay because it's just basically got to hold it here and then it'll rest against the back, and then I'll be able to kind of finalize where the right angle that we want there. It's out a fair bit though, but we'll have to figure that out. I wish I knew kind of what number that was, but I don't. So anyways, we'll just guesstimate to begin with, and then get the tractor in here, and then hopefully, you know, it's fairly close. We'll see. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, we got her on roughly, this a little bit, not a whole lot. Hopefully it holds. And I think I might have a bit too much angle, but we'll just get her in there and kind of meshed up, and then we'll have a look-see. too bad there. I got her pretty square along there, so I think I'll probably go with that. And the other side, I don't really want to step on the bucket, but we could just sneak around here and see. Doesn't look. Oh, that's not too bad. I think it's off a hair, but I can maybe adjust that a little bit. Well, that's pretty good. I guess I'll put her down now, and I haven't got the other pieces cut out, but what I want to do is get this more welded on, and then we can lift it up securely, and then we can get our bottom pieces built here. We got to cut them out of the 1/2 inch yet, and then get those lined up too, and then weld them on, and then we should have our attacher doing pretty good. And we got to start reinforcement. Oh boy, that's gonna need a lot. Well, we got the new helmet. Had some lunch, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll run up see if this courier guy's been to his place yet, where I get all my welding stuff from. And yep, sure enough, you've been there. So, man, oh man, you kill a good part of the day going in there though, because you know, nice old guy, he likes to talk and stuff, and ended up shooting crap for a little while there, and man, it's almost time to go home. So, but anyways, we didn't get much done today, but we'll do a little more yet. And anyways, let's get this feller open and see what it is. It's the exact same as the other one I had, so enjoy it while it's new, because unfortunately it doesn't stay new or looking very long. Once you start using her, she's junk pretty much. No, well, not junk, but you know, she's wore out pretty quick. So there we go. A little filmy thing you gotta take off, or you don't, she'll melt right to the glass. And inside here there's another one. Please remove film before using. Well, I gotta get the film to start peeling off here first. There's a little film. So I'll have to get her all adjusted, because it looks like some little puny guy had her. Well, it's probably not been worn, of course, but she's brand new. But oh man, it's nice when they're new, eh? And we got to set her to about shade 10, I think. That's a little setter Dewey there. You can change it from 9 right up to 13. So she's really dark, so I like to kind of see where I'm going. So I go around 10-ish, somewhere there. I'm kind of used to the 10. And yeah, she's going to have to be enlarged. Oh man, it's so nice when they're new. They're all smooth, and they're not... Oh, those need tightened. Oh, and I can see out it. I can see out it. It's even more better when you can see. Oh man, I'll see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. Hang on a sec. Alright, so this is what it looks like without the thing before it's turned. So that's what I was trying to see what I was doing before I start arcing a weld. Okay, here's the new one. This was the old one here. And you can't tell me that's a little bit more nicer, eh? Oh boy, it'd be so nice to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. But anyways, I guess we'll get, look at that, you were wearing a helmet. We'll get doing a bit more here, and I wanted to, here, I'm not going to take off the tripod again. I wanted to kind of do what they did on the other bucket here, where they, if I got enough stuff, I'm pretty sure I will. If not, I can chop some of my own. But they put like the little bars down the sides of theirs here, so when you're lining it up, it kind of helps you guide it into the Dewey, these things. I want to kind of do something like that on this one. I'd also give her a bit of strength there too, from wanting to push and flex there, right? So, but first, before we do that, I'll have to think about how I'm going to do that, because it'll have to come down and then turn out. But I want to get the other pieces done today first, so I could actually get her hooked on there and figure out all that crap. But I guess for right now, I'm just going to maybe I'll just weld this on a little bit more better here, so when I go to hook it on, I'm not too concerned or worried about it falling off, pardon me, or ripping off or bending it or something. So right where she hooks on, I'll just do some more brrr, and then the rest we'll finish that off later. And yeah, we'll get that done, and then I guess we'll cut out the bottom pieces, and that's probably all I'm going to be able to do today. Kind of sucks, but I actually spent a bit of time waiting for some people to show up to buy a thing over by the church there, and they never showed up, so I kind of blew a bit of time doing that too, but it happens. Who knows? The guy at the funeral home told me, oh yeah, they'll be there at noon or whatever it was today, and yeah, noon, and they want to pick out a niche boxy thing there. I'm like, okay, whatever. Never showed up. Waited till 12:30. Nobody showed up, so I'm like, well, I'm going to work. Heck with it. So, but anyways, yeah, I'll get this welded together here a little bit stronger, and then we'll get inside the shop there. We'll get some whatchamacallits cut out for the bottom. All right. Well, I think that's got that for now. Well, of course, you know, structurally finish her off when we're finalizing our stuff, but I want to get those things cut. I got one here ready to go. That ever worked? Nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on the front screeny thing, and maybe see if I can get a couple of those for spares, because oh man, that's the part that takes all the brunt. So, but anyways, there's one we got to cut, and I'm probably gonna just go ahead and do her. I'll whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? Holy crap. Used my straight edge a lot on it, so it's fairly decent. Although being, pardon me, buried way down there, it probably really doesn't matter, but oh, squeeze me. But anyways, I'll get these cut out. Probably won't film the plasma. Look, piece of the bone. I know what we used that for last. But anyways, I'll get these chopped out here. I'm gonna have to find another. I got another piece I think down there. That'll work good. Got lots of 1/2 inch stuff left. So, and we'll do some grinding on the grinder over there to fit her back to the bench, and get them nice and smooth and equalized down and stuff. And I'm not 100% sure if this is 100%. So what I actually might do is, once I put the straight edge along here and cut straight along this one, I'm gonna probably I could probably do these with a straight edge, and this one I might actually leave up a little hair, because I noticed the other bucket I built there, the smaller, narrower one, it was a little floppy here on the bottom. Not, it's okay, but it'd be nicer if it was that thing when it slammed down through, if it was perfectly, you know, good and tight. So I can always easily take a little more off with my grinding Dewey, but it's hard to kind of, well, you can put more back on, but it's easier just to take a little more off rather than you know, take her off too much now, and then you have to add more on the welder and messing about, eh? So, but anyways, I'll get these fellers cut out and show you how we're looking then. All right, there we go. Couple end bits, still pretty spicy hot, so I'll have to probably use some gloves when we're attaching these, and where it attaches onto the bucket there, I put some bevels in her too, so she'll get a good brah when we're welding her in there. So I'm pretty sure I left these that are going to need trimmed, but I don't know yet until I get them on. So maybe they're perfect, maybe they're too small, maybe they're still too big. I don't know. Ooh, it's still hot. It's kind of a neat looking shape when you put them together like that, though. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what you'd use it for, but I know what I'm going to use it for. But anyways, let's go hook her up again and get these fellers on the right alignment and weld it on. Alright, just like before. Alright, so it's under here where these things got to go, so when we fire down this pin thing up here, that thing will fire down into the thing there basically, and hold her in place from flopping off when you tip her, right? So Anyways, let's go get a Dewey, and we'll see how good this is looking here. Alright, so there is a bit of an angle here. Hopefully I won't have to do any trimming. It should be hopefully bang right on. If not, then we'll have to do some more. And it looks like we're going to do some more. Oh, that's right too, I forgot. You have to cut her fairly thin here because it's got to kind of fit up underneath and kind of go between here and here. So yeah, I got to trim it a little bit, but that's okay. That's a nice straight cut. And I'll get a rough measurement here, and then we'll trim her, and we'll come back and see if she'll fit again. Alright, so we cut about maybe an inch off. So this is kind of what we're left with now. Sounds about right. So anyways, I put the thing down there, and this is supposed to go up there and like that. And that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I think she'll be pretty good there, although I notice where that little bolt thingy comes down through, we'll call it, it's a little bit of a gap there. So anyways, I guess it'll be alright. She'll do a little bit of banging there, but I mean, if it really bothers me, I could just throw a bit of weld back in there, but I knew I was going to be a little bit off. But anyways, we'll get this welded on and start working on that other feller. Alright, well, moving a little bit of stuff around here. I got starting on the next thing here, but I'll show you this here. We got these welded on pretty good. I think I might do underneath supports too, so something that'll come from underneath and then go down that way onto the bucket too. We'll do that kind of after though. Won't worry about that right now. Before we use it though, I probably should have something on there just to give her a little bit of strength and support that way. So now I'm working on these pieces that I was going to do and put all the way down here and then flare it out, give a little extra support on the back. So I got one on the table here, and I'm going to use this same stuff as that, the 2" by 3/8 stuff. But I got to fire up the torch here and do a little bending, and I'm not too sure what angle I kind of want her at yet, so I got to kind of bend it a bit and then come out and check it, and bend it a bit and come out and check it, and then once I get her where we want her, we'll carbon copy make 2, hopefully. Alright, so that's about the profile. About 26 inches, bent at about 12 on the one end, and about that much of an angle. Seemed to work pretty good, and she should give her lots of support there. So we're going to work on number 2 and see how close we can get her. It's kind of a tricky thing to bend, but we'll get her. We'll get her. Alright. Now, we shall fire up torch. Oh, mama! I touched the surface. Whoop, my bad. Okay, that's actually probably enough heat that I can bend her and size it up here and bend her some more. Oh, maybe not. Close, we're close, we're close. time of window is very small, and I think we might have got her, boys, even though we're going the wrong way there, but yeah, something screwed up there. But anyways, it should still work out in the long run, and I think we're good to go. Sweet! Should work good. Alright, there we go. That doesn't look too bad. Now I need piles of more welding and stuff, but probably get her up in the air and do all that. It'd be kind of nice to get on the inside too. I think I might want to maybe do that. And exactly how I'm going to do that, I'm not too sure. But anyways, we're going to do some more, you know, down the seams and out kind of thing. And actually, what is this one over here? They did, what did they do on theirs here? Yeah, it looks like they did on the outside. Oh, on the outside only. Okay, maybe that's all it needs. That'd be alright, because it's going to be a tricky thing to get in there on the inside and try to do all that too. But I guess we'll hook her up here and pick her up in the air a little bit, and I can at least stand up while I'm doing this, because getting down like that on this crud is kind of cruddy. So, but anyways, let's see if we can hook her up here. Alrighty. I don't want to mush onto these things too hard yet, but Alright, now technically, I'll put that brake on here. It all went well here and we hooked it up right where it should be. These fellers should lock right down. 1, 2, sweet. Alright, well, I guess I'll finish up today and weld all this stuff. It'd probably be alright if I even tipped it forward, but it's not too bad. If you do it right, you can go downhill. Uphill's a little different, but downhill's not too bad. And then it'll also be a breeze here. So, but anyways, I'll get that finished up, and then looks like we got a good match here. I'm liking that, so that should make her strong. And then in here is going to need a fair bit of welding and soliding up and stuff, and make her all look good and stiff. So, but anyways, show you that musical instrument when we're done. Right, I think that should hold her. I got it in there pretty good. I don't think it's going to move anyways. I probably should round off these corners maybe after and make it all nicer looking and stiff. But don't want to pour too much more heat to her because I don't have my other support bar in yet. So that come out pretty good there too. I'm pretty happy with that. Support bar meaning the one that's supposed to go along up here, right? So, yep, we got her warped a little bit. But anyways, looks like it might come back when it's cooling down. I don't know. It could be just because of the way it's hanging there too. If I put it down, actually, it might. Yeah, there's flex in there. Oh, well, you can't see nothing. I don't know why that thing's gone like that. Hang on a sec. And kind of hopefully when I put this down here, it might actually flex back until we can get the sides and stuff built for it. Alright, now, I imagine because of the weight of the inside there, it was all kind of pulling and bending her, so, oh, how am I going to tell if this is straight now? Yeah, it's looking a little better. There's a couple of ripples here, but I think I'll be able to get those things out when I get to that part, but, what am I going to use for a top Dewey now? I'm not 100% sure here. It's probably long enough, but no, it's not long enough. Close, but no cigars. Well, that sucks. I don't think I got another piece of this stuff. I kind of sort of wrecked this one, but I do have another piece. Might have to use that, but I got to get these things cut off now. from when I was lifting that sheet originally. I didn't have the sheet lifting dewey there, so hopefully that's gonna, yeah, you can see the wobblies in there. So she's gonna need a heck of a lot more bracing up. But so far, everything, I think, looking right along, looks decent, so I think it should be alright. But we're definitely going to have to build some of those shape thingies to go in here. That'll give a bit of this way to that way support. And probably going to build side deweys too. I don't know, 3/8 stuff maybe, or 1/4 inch, and then down there, and then down the front. That'll give her some side, you know, from the dirt and stuff getting bent and warped up. So I'd like to know why there's a little bit of a wowie thing here. Oh yeah, and I might also underneath weld on some strip things as well to give some abrasion support and stuff like that. Probably use like a 1/4 inch for that, or 1/4 inch probably be lots. 3/8 is probably getting heavy again, and 1/8 thinner again is probably too thin. So, but what are we going to use for the top? That would strengthen her up quite a bit if I could get the top piece mounted in there and ready to rock. But kind of looks like I might be having to use my other stuff there. So, I mean, I got this piece of stuff that I was going to use originally on the Jeep, but I don't think it's going to get used for that now. That's a big frickin' thing to be putting in there, maybe. Pretty heavy. That's like a 2x3 piece of like really heavy stuff. Oh, where'd my tape go? I don't have it with me. Anyways, I'd say it's probably 2 inch by 3 inch. What did it say up there? 4x3, sorry. 4 inch, holy cow, by 3 inch. Wow. By 8 foot, that would fit right in there too, from what that says. But that would definitely make her stronger, but I don't know, I'll be easily adding in, probably 50 pounds of weight there anyways. Which is another 50 pounds off of what I'm going to be able to lift then. So I think I better keep her as light as I can, but geez, I want it strong too though, right? So I'm thinking, oops, this is not going to stay. Thinking that might get welded in just like that. So that should work pretty good, I think. I think that's about as best as I got in stock here anyway, so, and yeah, that should work pretty good, but I gotta, like I say, cut these other bolts off of here first. Get these fellers off of here, and I don't think that's gonna make a problem there. It might, but we'll get her figured out. Wouldn't mind something a little bit bigger in there, but the more bigger you go, the heavier it's going to be, right? So I'll have another look around before I finally decide on that piece, but that's only, I think, a 1x3 maybe, something around there anyways. But oh, that looks like it's going to have to be that, because that piece there, I think, is that's just going to add too much to it to be too heavy then. So trying to keep it as light as possible, but also trying to get it strong, right? So what do you do? But anyways, yeah, I'll have another look around, see what I can find here. Well, I got a piece of this square stuff, but I don't know. I think it's not just gonna be big enough. So it's only so my tape measure lying to me here. 1 3/8, I guess. That seems weird. Usually they don't measure like that, but 1 1/4, I'm gonna say. But anyways, yeah. It's actually the right length too. That would go right in there. It's 8 foot piece of stuff there, but I just don't think that would be enough going in there like say, right? Ooh. You know, minus the bolt gap, but I just don't think I like that. I think I might go with that other piece. That would probably go a little more better, but anyways, we'll have to chop these bolts off of here, and then I guess we'll have to probably smooth her down a bit with the grinder too, because it's going to need a fairly smoothy surface there, right? And it's pretty crubbed up. But anyways, decisions. But yeah, I think that's going to be the best one. But anyways, we'll get that cut up and get these bolts cut off, and here we go. Well, there we go. We got her sort of belted in there a little bit. Belted in? Bolted in? Welded in. How about that? But you can see it's off a little bit, but as far as I know, my bar is straight, and it's kind of been a little bit warpy. You know, it's kind of expected for being a bit warpy out the back here. But now if I take my nice old straight edge, and of course I think it's 8 feet. Put that in here. What is that telling us now? Oh, it is a little wonky too. Not bad though. It's kind of hard to hold her all straight. I'll check her again when I actually I think it's okay. It's just me not being able to hold it. Oh, it'd be nice if you guys could see too. There we go. So just because it's a bit you know, floppy, it's kind of hard to hold her and make sure that you're good and square, but I think it's not too bad there. So what I'll have to do is get my clamps out and try to crank this together a little bit and then start spotting her, and then hopefully she stays somewhat squarish, and that'll hopefully strengthen up the back a lot. So anyhow, got to find all my clamps again, I guess. I had them out here the other day, and oh, they're close. I know where some are anyways. Actually, this one here, I just kind of squeezed her with my hands, but once I get to the other end, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So, but yeah, so anyways, we're looking good. Alright, well, this stuff is going to probably need another layer put on top, weld, but maybe it'll be alright without it. I don't know. It'd look nicer though, but she takes up quite a bit, and then there's quite a curve, I guess you'd say, in the steel there, so where she meets the straight edge, she takes a lot to fill her in, and I could turn her down a bit, but it would take forever, and then it would fill in better. But I got her up fairly hottish, and trying to soak her in real good there, but it's going to take see, that's sort of almost what it should almost look like. Woo, like that one there, a little better, right? So we'll maybe give her a little bit more heat and hit her again tomorrow. I don't think I better pour any more heat to this one today. That's probably going to be enough. I don't want her warping real wonky on me or nothing, but as far as I can see, everything already looks good. Still got a bit of a bow in the bottom plate here, but that's kind of expected because there's no support on nothing, right? So we'll fix that tomorrow, and actually tomorrow we might be doing something a little wee bit different. Let's go have a look. And that is a spark plug and wire job. Oh, that seems to be not too bad. It's a nice browny color there, which is about right. There's a little bit of carbony buildup into the thing there, but it doesn't seem too bad. Now I can't quite see how the tip of the electrode here looks, but doesn't look too bad. But kind of wanted to do this for a wee while here, and I got some new ones in the truck ready to go. They're apparently supposed to be all pre-gapped. So let's have a look at this one now. Get the light in the right place. Yeah, it's definitely a sharper looking point, but yeah, so, but anyways, yeah, we went on a fair good long drive there yesterday, and got the truck all running for quite about 230 odd kilometer we took a little drive for, and she got good and cleaned out anyways in that jaunt. There was quite a bit of highway driving. Oh, there's the spark plug gap there, 60 thou, eh? 60 thou, holy. But apparently these are supposed to be pre-gapped, and it was, I can't remember now if it was these ones. These are platinum plugs. My car takes iridium plugs. I think it's iridium, something like that. One of them you're not supposed to gap, so I can't remember which one's which, but yeah, I don't know. Should probably check them anyways, just to make sure, but you got to really watch you don't mess up the point. If you bust that off, yeah, you're screwed. But anyways, maybe we'll just stab them in like this, I don't know, we'll see. Well, just doing a little gap, that's the old one there. I tested the new one, and they both seem to be around this 45, 46-ish. I mean, 60 is way up there, and that's quite a bit bigger gap, so I don't know. It says 60 there, but I did read something about they had changed plugs or some crap or something, and it was between like 40 and 60 thou, the different measurements I've seen. So we're at 45. Say that's pretty good, I guess. I'll drive on with that maybe. And like it seemed to run okay before, so yeah, go with that, I guess. Well, there it is. We got her in just for tonight, so it's not left open. It's kind of sort of buried-ish in there. It's not bad. The rest of them really aren't too bad either. It's pretty good to get in, I think, to most of her there. This side here, they're even better, I think. Yeah. The back one might be a little challenging, but I probably have to get in there and then get like a, whatchamacallit, where the heck am I looking here? Down in here. Only because there's like the pan for the dryer thing here, right underneath it, right? So it might be a little challenging, but we'll do as best we can, I guess. It's all we can do. So I did get a bunch of new wires too. Oh, I don't know why that thing, I guess that's supposed to be like a shield or something. Springy shield thing, it's interesting. But I guess that's supposed to go back on, and then you're interesting. They don't look like they used any in there, and in there they did not use any dielectric grease, which I got some of that too. Let me show you that stuff. That's the stuff there minus all the shinies. Supposed to put that on the boots and stuff so any moisture won't get in there and start arcing it, right? And it's good for light bulbs and stuff too, same idea. Keeps the moisture, keeps it from corroding too, so. But doesn't look like they used that last time they did it. Apparently they did these plugs and wires just before I bought this truck, so I don't know how long before, but prevents fusing and tearing of spark plug boots. Protects from moisture, salt, dirt, and corrosion. Yeah. Prevents voltage loss and arcing. Maximizes spark and firepower. So we'll have to goop up all that too, and then in here is the rest of the plugs. Another box of plugs and a slew of wires. And as far as I know, they're all the same length because they all run down the same Dewey, right? So, but now these are made in USA, anyways. These would be Silicon. I see in here. It doesn't really say whose brand's on it, but they come in a CarQuest box, so CarQuest, I guess, whatever. But whatever they use, I don't know. It's a premium ignition wire set. Oh, well, that should work. But anyways, yeah, so that's probably going to be tomorrow's job. So there's the stuff. It kind of looks like silicone, but it doesn't harden like silicone. It'll stay kind of greasy-ish, right? So that'll get shoved on the Deweys here. I can put it on the top here, but I gotta put this. And now we switch hands. And that one will go onto that Dewey. It's like the way that mounted on there. Maybe I put too much crap in. And this one should go on that Dewey. There. Oh, yeah, that's on. I'll just mush it around a little bit and get her nice and goopy there. And that one's good. And we've got 7 left to do tomorrow, not today though. But anyways, that should dress her up. Holy cow! Help her out a little bit. Ay ay ay. But anywho, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be doing some more work on that old girl. and work on her. Doing a bit more research into P0502. Oh, I don't have the thing with me. I think that was the code anyways. I don't know. Kind of looks like I might have to drop that tank again and check that wiring. That they changed that plug. The plugs on those fuel pump things changed, and this one has been changed, it looked like. But they're saying with that code that there's a short somewhere. So basically that little sensor, that in-tank pressure sensor, isn't getting its signal, and I wonder if there's something wrong in the wiring there. I really don't want to have to drop the tank in it, but I might just take it up to the guys uptown there and get them to do it, because then they can diagnose better than I can too, right? Where the heck's the light? They can diagnose a lot better than I can with their machines and their computers and stuff, and probably pinpoint right to where it is. They've even probably got the technology thing where they can send a signal through that wire from the front, wherever it comes at or whatever, and tell you, oh, well, there's a break in it 10 feet down or 6 feet down. It's kind of like the cable guy did there when he was here that one day. He, what did he call it? He shot a line or something. I'll shoot the line, he says, or something. I think that's what he said. And basically he hooked on his little meter down on the bottom here. He put a brand new fitting on, cut the wire, put a brand new fitting on, and then hooked the thing to his. And he's like, oh yeah, there's I guess it somehow knows there's a resistance or something so many feet down the line or whatever. So he's like, oh, there's a bit of resistance that's saying at about 10 feet, he says. So it's about up where it comes off your mast. So I'm like, okay, fix her up, bud. So he did, and it's been fine ever since, you know. So that kind of stuff I can't do. So, you know, they might be able to do that up at their shop up there, and then be able to tell exactly where it's got a problem. I was going to go back in the shop for something, but I can't remember what now. But anyways, yeah, so I might end up doing that after, you know, I get the plugs and stuff all in it, and maybe I'll just drop it off up to them there for a week or two or whatever, and they can just do what they need with it and drive on. So, but because I'm getting tired of working on it, you know, and soon I'm gonna be, not for a little bit yet, but soon I'll be getting into mowing grass and all that kind of stuff happening again. So I'm not gonna really have time for doing that stuff, so I'll have to take it to them, I guess. And like I say, they can diagnose it way better than I can, so I'm just shooting in the dark, you know, and think I pretty much know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't really know. So we'll have to, we'll do that, I guess, and I don't know how much it would cost for them to do that, but they might know right off what it is too, right? So they probably fixed one of them or two before, right? So, but, oh, look, the water's getting away. Oh, this has been such a dam here along the road. All this water's been building up here, but water, for some reason, always will find its way. And it has right there. It's trickling down. It's worked its way down, I guess, and found downhill, and it's going down into the river, I guess. So it's amazing how it does that, eh? That would have been a pretty darn huge puddle there, which it mostly still is, but I come down this morning, I didn't see that there, so it's just done that today. That's interesting how it's done that. But that's good, because actually I was thinking, oh, I might have to hook on the ripper tooth and go in there and just drill a little trench for it, but well, I guess I don't have to now. So nature has provided for itself, I guess you kind of sort of say. But anyways, government sent me my tax money today. Got her in the mail already. Holy crap, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Looked at him like, what? Holy crap. Sweet. So $4,300 from the government. Thank you. Glad I didn't have to pay that out, because, you know, usually when they pay out, oh, they make you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And, you know, within about 4 months, they'll pay you the money, right? Holy crap, I couldn't believe it come this fast. But let me tell you, when you owe money, you owe it right when you get that freaking tax return done. And yeah, I think they give you like 30 days to come up with it if you don't have it then. So I'm glad I don't have to pay. That's why I get my secretary lady there to take a little bit more income tax off, and then it's not so bad come tax time, right? So, but anyways, buddy there, where I want to get this, what do you call it? Multi-purpose dirt bike, road bike, dirt bike. Won't have them until around April 1st, as she says, so I'll give him a bit more time. You know, he doesn't have them in yet, so he says he orders them around December, and then I guess by the time snow falling, time he gets them, it's, you know, around that time. So by the time people are coming in to look for them. So, but anyways, yeah, I'll get one of those brought in probably, and let you know when that happens. So it should be pretty awesome. Now I was thinking almost of going to do my motorcycle license stuff too. You have to have the M license for driving in Ontario here, and it's a stupid, silly graduated thing. Like, you got to do go in, write a test, do an eye test, write like a test of the rules of the road and signs and crap like that. I'm supposed to read the little manual thing first, which I probably will. I'll just go to the bookstore and grab one and read it and write the test, and you pay like $3 million, and then you get a M1, which is M1. You do that for so many months, and then you're supposed to take a course too, which I don't think I'm going to really bother with. Really, the only thing the course will do is shorten your M2 length until you get to your final M license. So the first one, I can't remember how many months it was, the M1. It'll tell you all that in the book. So many months, and then you're allowed to try for your M2. And then they'll actually, I think they actually do you like a real road test too, see how you're doing and stuff with it. And there'll be another written test probably, and I don't know after that what they do. But then there is the final, where they'll do a final road test exam on you. And I don't think you do another written one though. I think it's just the final road test. And apparently they have, I'm like, what does the guy jump on the back of the bike with you and say, yeah, turn left here, bud? And I'm thinking, well, that's not very good, you know, because then you gotta counterbalance all his weight and crap on there too, and if you screw up, then whose fault is it, right? Now, I read on a website, actually it was the Ontario Motorized Transportation Vehicle, some crappy thingy website, and they say they give you a disposable earbud that they put in your ear so you can hear the guy, I guess, on your thing. You say, turn left there, crubhead, and kind of thing, right? And as far as I know, they just do it in the parking lot over where you get your license at there. So I don't know. I guess if you've gone that far with it, they're probably going to say, yeah, you're not too bad. But if you're pulling wheelies and, you know, endos and stuff in the parking lot, they're probably going to say, yeah, no, don't think so, bud. So, but I'm going to maybe work on that kind of up through the summer and stuff. I want to get on the bike and get kind of used to it, and, you know, get to where I feel where I can handle it more than it can handle me, kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to explain that kind of scenario, but get to where I'm super confident on it, then I'll start going for my tests and stuff. So you got to know where the clutch is engaging, releasing, and brakes are engaging, releasing, the throttle response, all that crap. You got to learn it, right? So it'd be a big learning curve, but hopefully I can get it all done this year. Actually, I won't be able to. It won't be probably till actually next year, where I get my full M license. I'll be able to ride still on the road and stuff with the M1, M2, but the full license, I think it's like a total of 22 months or something like that. It's stupid. It's really long, and it's like, really? Oh my god. But they want you to get lots of experience. There's a pile of rules, like you can't go, the M1, I think it was, you can't go an hour past sunset or an hour before sunrise and crap like that. It's just really stupid, you know. No big 400 series highway riding and stuff, and, you know, like all this crap. But really, riding, I've got experience and stuff. It's not on the highway, mind you, but I've probably got more than the instructor guy there that's going to be testing me. But anyways, that's another story. That's mine against their word. So, but anyways, yeah, that's one of the big plans anyways. And wanting to go riding with Iron Man was one of the things too. So we want to get together and go for a big tour somewhere or whatever. And I think that'd be awesome. So, yeah. But anyways, that's a long way off though, buddy. She's a long way off. If I get the M1, we can go maybe for like a day trippy thingy around whatever, you know. But yeah, so anyways, that's the story, and I'm sticking to her. But anyways, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll be doing some more, the sun's really bright. It's nice, so doing some more truck stuff there, and then after that, I'll probably maybe make an appointment, get her in, get them to look at the stupid code thing there. So, but because I'm tired of working on it, and it's just starting to tick me off, so we'll let someone else have fun with it for a wee bit. But anyways, have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.